Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? I'm Premium Ghost, and welcome back to the Nexus SMP. How's it going? I missed it. Let me get out third person here. Check this out. Look at this awesome little dock here on the Mushroom Island. Steege just built this in a stream. I hope I'm not spoiling it, but we are going to have to turn our attention to the shopping area here very, very soon. Even in today's episode, because when you start setting up a shop in order to make some money, and I have an idea of what we're going to be doing. But first, we're going to head back to our base. We've got to get some work done on the island. We have to get the farms finished up from last episode. We've got to show off the interior of the house. And we have to get our barn built. So let's go do that, and then we'll turn our attention to the shopping district. So, I do believe it's time to go ghost. Yet again on our island project and get that place looking phenomenal. So, I'll see you guys in just 1 second. What a way to start an episode. Oh my goodness. That time lapse, we got so much done. Let's go ahead and take a look here. So we did the interior of the house, and then we also built these garden walls. Look at them. They're all the way around the island now. They look phenomenal. Look at this feeling you get as you walk through here. You've got the area for the smelting, which we're going to be working on next. Then up here, we've got this beautiful potato field. We have wild berries and wheat berries. Or wheat berries. I mean wheat, not wheat berries. I don't know what I'm talking about. Over in the front here, we have carrots. And this is something that I found that's awesome. I made this segment so the wall fell down, and I'll show you that in 1 second. But look at the frame we have for Ridian's house. Look at this view. If you're walking, you glance up and you see it perfectly. That looks so good. And then finally down here underneath, we've got this water chipped away. So let's grab a boat here. Or the land chipped away so the water can flow through here. That's what I meant. Let's grab our boat here and let's take a look around and see how these gardens look from below. So as you can see, there's the section of the wall that fell down. It's now trapped underneath the water. I think that looks so cool. You can see the crops overflowing through the open wall. Let's take a look all the way around here. I love the way that looks. If you're coming up to this island, you see the house and then you see the fence there. Looks phenomenal. Let's go all the way around so you guys can see it, and then I'll take you into the interior of the house, the upstairs. That's what I did off camera, so I'll show you guys that too. Look at that. It just makes it seem so much more like a farmhouse. Obviously, there's still work to do around the bottom here, but look, and it looks so good if you fly over it too. If you're flying over it, you see the colors of the crops. It looks phenomenal. I cannot wait to get Elytra. So let me park this guy over here. See if I can make it through my little channel here. Well, maybe, kinda. Hello, dolphin. Dolphin, help me. No? Okay. Well, boat, you stay there. Let's go inside, because we also need to sleep. It's getting dark. Colonel Mustard might beat me to sleeping. But, let's get inside. Alright, you guys saw the basement in our first episode, but take a look at this upstairs area. So right through here, we've got our bedroom, we've got our neighbor Dan's head here on our dresser because, I don't know, we pranked Dan. We've got my armor, we've got my little orange bed, and we've got a little closet here. I don't have anything in the closet yet. You guys let me know what I should put in the closet. Over through here, we've got our stairs to the attic, which I'll show you in 1 second. And then we've got this little room here. So we've got our warped wood, our crying obsidian. We have a nice chair. We have a map of our island, which I have it so it's circular here. I think I'm going to leave it because I kind of like that. Or maybe I'll just fill it in completely. We'll see. And then obviously we'll update these as the island changes over time. I think that'll be really cool. And then for now, we just have this painting here, but I think I might put a map of Dan's island over there on our wall too. I think it'd be cool because we're neighbors, so I can have mine and then I have his. In this room over here, we have our enchanting area. And finally, one of my favorite parts about this is take a look at this little stairway to the attic. Look, and we've got all of our storage in here now. So all my items are in here in barrels. I've got all my blocks, my crafting materials, and different miscellaneous things. I love this place, and look at this floor. Guys, these are all smithing tables. This is where all my iron went. So thank goodness I have Sergeant Dud, who built an awesome iron farm and hooked me up with some more. But look at this. This is great, and look at the way the ceiling looks. Look at that ceiling. Incredible. Anyway, now we have some actual work to do, guys. We are working more on our island. We have to get a few final touches on the main island done. So we need to build out our entire area here. We need to build up the blast furnace, or the older blast furnace. When you get the mine carts going in and out of the mine, when you terraform this, make it look like a cave. And then we just need to get some stuff to make this area seem a little more alive. After we've done that, we've got a small dock to build for a boat. We've got to get this whole area terraformed and potentially maybe even work on the barn today. But I kind of want to head to the shopping district and do something there. So we'll see what I end up doing. Anyway, we're going to hop back in to ghost mode and get some more building done. So, are you ready? It's time to go ghost. Something we talked about in stream the other day was I needed to get a parrot, one of the white ones, and I needed to name it Poltergeist. So we need Poltergeist the parrot. And I just saw one around here somewhere. So I'm gonna try to find. There he is. There's a little Poltergeist. Poltergeist, come here. Okay, let's see. I have 5 seeds. Is it enough? There we go. We got Poltergeist. So we just need a name tag now, and we can name him Poltergeist the Parrot. Here, bud, land on my shoulder. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Poltergeist the Parrot. Oh, that looks so good. All right, we are here in the jungle for a very specific reason, and that's because I want to show you guys where we're going to be setting up shop, our permanent base this season, and kind of talk a little bit about, come on, Poltergeist, talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing. And I have some, are you Poltergeist? Are you? Oh, okay. And we have some big plans this season. We're going to be teaming up with our neighbor right now, Iridian. We're going to be working on some projects together, and we're going to build our bases super close together. And we have some very, very good ideas for what we want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get Poltergeist in the boat here, and then I'll bring you guys over to our base location, and I'll tell you what we're about. Just a ghost and a parrot. Nothing to see here, nothing special, cruising through the ocean, well, entering the ocean now, I guess, so we can see where we're going to build our boat. And look at this, there's a little sign here, and I think that we're going to see that this belongs to Iridian, our neighbor Dan slash Iridian. He's going to be building here in this cove, and not too far away, I'll show you where I'm going to be building. So we have a pretty unique idea for this season. So what I want to do is I'm going to build a beautiful kind of oriental village. So we're gonna have pagodas, beautiful structures, all in that build style. And then after we've done that, then we're going to shake things up a little bit. We're going to have an ancient meteor that crashed into the middle of the jungle nearby. And with the meteor came a new ancient source of power, and that ancient source of power drew all sorts of scientists with futuristic tech. They came in and they started setting up biodomes, destroyed the nearby village, just for the search of this mystic source of power. So this is the area where we're going to be building. We'll have this bay here. Of course, we'll decorate this. We'll have a beautiful giant pagoda up here on this hill. You know, that's going to be kind of the main base where I have all my stuff. Then along the sides, we'll have little other buildings and gardens and farms. And then after we've completed the design, that's when we'll start building the biodomes, the machinery climbing up the trees and searching through the jungle to find the ancient source of power. It is going to be a phenomenal design. I cannot wait. It's hard for me to put into words what it's going to look like, but I have an image in my head, and if I can get even 50% of the way of that image in my head, does that make sense? I think that makes sense. If I can make 50% of that image in my head, this place is going to be incredible. So we have a couple things. We've got this hill, like I said, we'll put our pagoda. We have these bamboo forests all around, so we'll have paths cut through that bamboo. We'll terraform this, of course. Down below, there's a river. We'll have a village, small little villages along the river. And then finally, deep in the jungle, we'll have the meteor. And then, you know, all the different equipment coming towards the meteor, trying to find it. And oh my goodness, I cannot wait. Oh, this little cove is so peaceful. I cannot wait to get started. I cannot wait to get started. Words are hard sometimes, but I cannot wait to get started here. I know I've said it a lot. It's because I'm very excited. But that's not the only major project that I'm going to be working on. So that's kind of my own personal private base, right? One thing that we're not going to have on our own is a villager breeder and villager trading hall. So what are we going to be doing? And that's something that I'm going to work with my neighbor Dan on. So we're going to get a villager hall, and actually in our next episode I'm going to start working on building a villager breeder and getting trades maxed, that sort of deal. But we're going to do something completely unique. We are going to build an island. That's right, we're going to build an entire island over here in the water between us. So we're going to build a giant island here. And then we're going to fill that island with beautiful houses, libraries, blacksmiths, where each of our villagers has a place to live and stay where we can trade with them. So that's something that we're working on. And the great thing about this is we're going to have so much in this little area. We have Dan's base over there, which go check out his channel. He's got some seriously awesome things planned. Then we're going to have our villager island here. It's going to look beautiful. Me and Dan, I think working together, we're going to build something great. And then finally, we'll have mine, this peaceful little cove turned to craziness by the greedy scientists trying to find the source of power. And who knows, maybe there's going to be a blimp flying around above the bay, searching. I'm excited. Anyway, let's get back to the island. During this time lapse, I wanted to talk about kind of the way I build and some things I found to make builds look even better. So the first thing you'll notice, as I'm building these trees, I'm going for more of an organic shape, but also making sure that the trees don't look perfect. That's going to change a lot of the way your landscape looks. A lot of times we tend to place blocks super perfectly, try to make things look really symmetric, and that can really destroy the way a natural landscape looks. So don't be afraid to make those blocks look a little bit weird. Make them look natural, because in nature, nothing is perfectly shaped. Another big thing that I found is even if you're building things on your island, make things destroyed, make things natural. As you can see, I built a tree that's fallen. I've built a chunk of the wall that's fallen away from the cove. Very few things are perfect. There's always things that need to be repaired. So don't be afraid to make things have a story behind them. Make them look different. It really elevates builds and brings them to life. Another trick you can utilize to make builds look more realistic is add some story in behind your builds. For instance, this cart I built, hauling away the cut down tree segments. No one's going to use that cart. It's going to sit there the entire time this map is available. But it adds some story and it makes you think, hey, someone was chopping down trees there and they've loaded them onto a cart. So don't ever be afraid to use that sort of thing to make your builds look even better. And finally, take a look at this pathway we did. Don't be afraid to make things look rugged and bad and uneven and unnatural. Just like with the trees, we all tend to make builds look perfect, and very, very rarely is anything perfect. So make it look rugged, make it look kind of weird. It looks better and it elevates it and brings it to a whole new level. Anyway, that's all I have. I just want to talk to you guys a little about how to make builds, the way I have found to make builds look even better, bring them to life, and just in the end, elevate them to the next level. Anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll show off the island, and then we'll get back to what we were doing. Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible day. We got so much done, and it's time for me to reveal everything we've worked on and everything I did off camera to work on our island project. So here we go. Obviously, coming up to the island, you can see there have been some major changes. We no longer have this big sand protrusion. It's now been replaced with this beautiful dock, which, by the way, looks very similar to the one over at the shopping area. And I did that intentionally. I kind of want them to match, so this might look like a secondary place to receive people as visitors to our island. So shout out to Steege for the original design. Obviously, I changed it up a little bit. I put pressure plates and trapdoors to make it look a little rougher, and then I even include this whole place for all of our wares to be shipped out. We have our gold barrels, our emeralds, our redstone. Who knows, maybe even a giant premium boat here will be built to transport all this. So, oh gosh, my parrots have learned to mimic these sounds of creepers, and I don't like it. And then even here we have a bell you step on to let people know when you're departing. I'm pretty excited. I love the way this dock came out. I love the way our island's shaping up. It's coming out very, very well. Sergeant Dud blown up by a creeper. Rip. Alright, let's head up the dock here, or the sand. We still have to get an actual path here, which I am working on, and we'll have it soon. I just have to come up with a design I like that matches with everything. Before we go over this way to look at the mine, let's take a look at this little shore here. And obviously you saw this in the time lapse. I talked a little bit about it, but look at it all. We've got our little fishing shack over here. We've got our beautiful palm trees, our torn up path, which let me just not even use the path I built and take a look at it. Look at that. It's all kind of rough. I think it looks phenomenal. Inside the fishing shack, we've got our nether portal. It is yet to be lit. We're going to have to do that soon. And then we've got a little cart up here to haul the logs from the cut down palm trees around. I hope you guys like this. This is awesome. I love the way this island's turning out. Let's go up our little path and let's check out the other major place we worked today, which was over in our mines. So we'll hop over this way. I should close that front door because I found a creeper in my house the other day. It's all right. It's all good. So through the mines here, we've done a little bit of work. We've got the paths figured out. We've got our blast furnace here, which, by the way, fully functionable. Put this stuff in the top, comes out the bottom. We've got our iron ore, our gold ore, all of our different logs, and then down the path here, we've got our minecart going around, and you can come right down into our mines, easy access in and out. I'm absolutely in love with this. So let's go ahead and flip over to an aerial view of this place because I love the way it looks. And while it's getting the aerial view, I'm going to get set up for our outro because that's right, it's about time to end the episode. So here's the aerial view. What an incredible view of our island from the sky there. I am in love with it. Guys, first of all, let me just say thank you so much for all of your love and support on the Nexus. Remember, links for Nexus are down in the description. We've got all of the other members. We've got a link to the official Nexus Twitter and the official Nexus Discord. So please join us there. It's a premium time. Other than that, all of my personal links are in the description. Twitter, Discord, all of those. Find me there and let me know what you think. Finally, guys, if you made it to the end of the video, make sure you use hashtag island reboot, because we have truly rebooted this island and we have more to do. We still have to get the barn figured out, which we're going to put a cow cooker in the barn, so I'm working on that design still. And let me know what you think of the island reboot so far. I was hoping to get to the shopping district today, but that's going to have to wait until next episode. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, have a good one. And if you decide to subscribe, make sure you come back for the premium party. Peace. Oh, well, hello there, little panda. Are you out here all alone? I could use a panda head. Oh, you're so cute though. Panda head. I want a panda head. I got a panda head the first try. Oh, let's go.